Karen, I'm really digging your haircut. I know you're muted, but really digging that haircut. Very cool. So Carlos, we've got an action-packed show. I think we're going to start with an Ellen video, something fun. You're welcome, Karen.
And Karen, I'm sorry you don't have power yet. My power just came on a couple, like 2 days ago.
Rub it in. What does Ellen have to say today?
These are real letters and drawings from kids that you send in to us, and I appreciate it very much. This is from Jeannie Cernoski from Waterloo, Canada. A teacher friend of mine emailed this to me. I like Mrs. Edwards. She is my teacher. I like when she does meth with us. That explains why Mrs. Edwards doesn't have any teeth in this picture. Oh, that meth, that'll... Ginger Nix from Washington, D.C. My niece Marley completed this fill-in-the-blank assignment for her first grade last year. I enjoy the biatch. Yeah. I believe the assignment was to write down something you like faux jizzle. It's the biatch. Jackie Marcano in Spring Hill, Florida. Here's the card my 8-year-old son gave me for Mother's Day. I love you so much, I hope nothing ever happens to you. So sweet and yet so threatening at the same time. Colleen Bolha from Youngstown, Ohio. I took my 8-year-old niece to Virginia Beach, and here's the thank you note she sent me. Thank you for bringing us to Vagina Beach. Yeah, that is a mistake. Because it says thank you for bringing us. It's thank you for bringing us to Vagina Beach. There's the mistake. If you have any letters or drawings from kids that you think I should see, please send them to me.
All right, those crazy, crazy kids, right? So
yes, and before we start, do we have something? Wait, what? Go ahead.
What? We have Tammy Kranich with us today. Right. Tammy and her energy, I love it. Tammy, what's going on?
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. So I find it fascinating that these bidding wars continue. I talked to a realtor yesterday who is not a KW agent yet, hint, hint. Anyway, so I talked to this agent yesterday, and this client has some weird, obscure program that we've never heard of before. I've kind of heard of it. And I looked at it, did a comparison, and this person's not going to really qualify for this program. So anyway, long story short, before you guys get accepted offers, can you please validate these pre-approvals? There's enough of us here where you can ask us about this obscure program that maybe one person or one bank has it or one program has it. Just get a second opinion. We're not trying to like steal the business, or we're just trying to protect your commission. So have us validate your pre-approvals. It's a quick phone call. You know, any of us can take a look at it and say, oh yeah, I've heard of that program. Here's what to watch out for. Here's some things that people don't realize about it, whatever. And at the end of the day, it's all about protecting your commission. So validate your pre-approval letters, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tammy. Always a pleasure to see you.
So Carlos, what do we got today? Who's our special guest, dude?
Today we have a really special guest. I got excited. I was watching a video that she did, and I was looking. I was looking at some of her answers, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so clear with everything she's saying. She's so well spoken, and she is one of our newer members within KW. Her name is Jen Kelly. Is that correct? Jen Kelly or Jennifer Kelly?
Doesn't matter, either or.
So Jennifer,
hey Jen,
thanks for being here with us.
Of course.
So tell us a little bit about you. Tell us about your business. How did you get started?
So I started out, I have a finance degree, graduate and undergrad. And then I started in consumer products company. So I worked there for about 11 years. And then I had my children and thought I needed a change. I needed a switch. So I got my license while I was pregnant with my son just over 6 years ago. And I started on Andy's team. I went to high school with Andy's wife. So it was a clear, like, this is where I'm going. I need somebody to, walk me through this, because I started part-time. And then that was 6 years ago, and I was able to leave my job in consumer products and take this on full-time. I live in Newtown, primarily servicing Northern Fairfield County, but I do all of Fairfield County and parts of New Haven County. Trying to think what else.
Awesome.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Steve was gonna. I think all three of us spoke at the same time. Oh, okay. So what's your when because we ask agents a lot. What's your value proposition?
So I would say for me, it's just open and honest communication throughout the whole process from start to finish. I just want somebody to, want to work with me and, see that I am valuable. I think my analytical background, having that finance degree, really, especially for sellers, I have a huge spreadsheet that I bring when I go, because I really try to analyze it and break it all down and put something on paper, not only, look visually at how houses are similar and different, but also, like I said, provide them with some financial analysis. So I think between those two, and then I also do try to leverage social media a lot. I do videos. I try to do a video once a week. A Realtor Tip Tuesday is what I've been doing most recently. And sometimes I try to do video tours when I'm in a house. And if you watch my Instagram stories, I try to, when I'm out showing houses, I try to show snippets of houses as I go along too.
How has the videos been helping you, helping your business?
People will private message me and ask me questions. I stopped them for a while during COVID, and I had people asking me, hey, where are your videos? I really enjoyed them. So I think just, more awareness to, what I do and who I am, and more awareness around what's going on in the market and, what different things mean. And I've gotten clients from Instagram. If I hashtagged, I got a client that listed with me in Danbury and bought in Trumbull. They saw that I was doing business in both Danbury and Trumbull, and that's exactly where they want to be. I was like, hey, I saw you on Instagram and I would love to meet with you.
So wait a minute. What you're telling me is that videos and social media works. Our productivity coach, Jen Henry, has been on cases about pushing out content, pushing it on social media. You're telling me it actually works?
Mm-hmm. It has for me. I don't know if it does for everybody else. I think it's just about being consistent, because they don't want to see one post from you and you haven't done anything. And even if you're not having sales, just like I said, going into there's a broker's open house, just make yourself look busy, show pictures of things, just, make it look like you're doing something. And that way you're always, people are always constantly seeing you. Oh yeah, Jen's a realtor. Oh yeah, I remember she did that, or she did this, or, oh, that's cool.
Awesome. And so you're with the Around Town team with Andy Sachs, is that correct?
Yes.
And how did that relationship help grow your business to where it is today? Having a good team and or a good mentor or a good coach like Andy kind of guiding you.
So it's been really great, because from the beginning, he was there to hold my hand throughout the whole process. Here's what you need to be doing. He'll always ask us what are our goals? What do we want to be doing? And he'll help us, get there. Sometimes we do friendly competitions among the team and just say, hey guys, we're going to do this, and we'll, the winners will, get a free dinner, something silly, but something to motivate us. And then the other piece is we just have a really great team that, if somebody's away or somebody needs help or backup, somebody's always there to pick up between, the 8 of us. So, and Andy's obviously been around for a while. And like I said, I grew up knowing his wife. So it was just a clear, you know, for me, it was easy. It was an easy decision to make to be a part of his team. And I'm glad that he has kept me along the way. But we always, you know, in the office, we're always bouncing ideas off of each other. Hey, has anybody seen this or that? Or, you know, can you help me with this? Or anybody have a recommendation on that? Like, it's just great to have somebody to kind of help you, you know, and somebody to lean on.
Yeah. Steve, did you have any questions for Jen?
Yeah, Jen. So, you know, we're in a crazy, crazy time right now. 2020 is turning out to be a very different year. What are your thoughts about your goals going forward for the rest of the year based on what's happening right now and where you were before?
So I was first really discouraged, obviously, when this happened, because I was like, oh my God, I can't show houses. And my dad's very sick. So it was hard for me to like kind of actually start to begin to show houses. And then I realized like, hey, this is a real thing. People are moving to Connecticut. Like, I got to jump on the bandwagon. I've got to be accessible and be able to help. So, I think this year is actually going to turn out to be one of my best years, despite what I thought previously. Just because of the shift, because of everything that's happening. And I took advantage of the 4-week MAPS program I just finished. And my coach was really helpful in, you know, saying, hey, what are your goals? What do you want to do for the rest of the year? And let me help you get there. And she was able to say, okay, here's how many more sales you need in addition to what you already have. And this is how we're going to get there. So it's been really helpful. I'm hoping that I can continue the MAPS coaching because I really liked it. It's just another person to hold me accountable, help me focus, especially in a time of, you know, my kids are home and now we just learned that they're starting in a hybrid model. So they'll be home 3 days a week. So how do I maximize the time that I have and still continue to grow my business? So I see that this is going to be hopefully one of my best years because of the coaching that I've done and because of what's going on with COVID and all the people moving, and just continuing to try and push to get as much business as I can, get the message out of what's going on, and just try and grow.
That's great. That's all great. A whole lot of change, right? You're new to KW. The whole market, the market is different. You have a MAPS coach. If you need any more advice about coaching with a MAPS coach, feel free to check in with me. We can talk through that.
Awesome.
I highly recommend that. But that sounds awesome. And I hope you can keep pushing forward so 2021 will be even better than you anticipated.
Yeah. I'm very excited. Everything that has, you know, from KW has been awesome. Everybody's so inclusive and just, you know, really helping us, you know, jump on in and get used to everything. And we're enjoying it so far.
Great. Awesome.
Cool. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Jen.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Hey, Jen, are you in the new Newtown office?
I am. Can you tell? I am.
I could tell. We got a packed crowd here today. We got like 7 people in here already this morning, bright and early. I'm in the conference room.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were here. Yeah, we're here today.
It's a happening spot this morning.
Yeah,
that's great.
Awesome stuff, Jen. Awesome stuff.
Thank you.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Carlos, are we good? Are we moving on to Marty Miller?
Yes, I want to hear what Marty Miller has to. Oh, wait a minute. I want to do a plug for myself. At 1 p.m. today, we're doing a how to close more business with the leads you already have. Spoiler alert, it's about drip and not what the young folks are calling drip. It's drip campaign.
On that note, I'm going to do another plug. So on Thursday, for any of you that are frustrated with DocuSign, I'm going to be doing a class we're calling DocuSign is the Devil. So please join me on Thursday at 1 o'clock for DocuSign is the Devil. And I will see you on this Zoom channel right here at 1 p.m. DocuSign is the Devil. All right,
I'm actually going to be there. I'm going to go to Dan's class on Thursday.
You don't like DocuSign either, huh, Carlos?
No, I don't. All right, guys. See you later.
All right, Adonis, what do we got?
Today, Marty's going to talk to us about starting a new set of documents and an opportunity. Here we go.
Good morning, Keller Williams, and welcome back to the KW Command 66-Day Challenge 4.0, Day 25. So recently we've been working through opportunities and document management, and I wanted to show you today, I have a lot of questions that come to me and that I see on Facebook and other places where you have a buyer and a deal bust out, or a seller and a deal bust out. And am I supposed to archive or lost the opportunity and start over? I wanted to show you today a way that you actually don't have to archive or start over your opportunity. So we're going to click on the opportunities applet, here the handshake. We're going to go into the applet, the opportunity we've been using. And so we're going to click on that opportunity. We're going to come over to the Documents tab as we have the last few days, and you'll see we've got our 3 folders that were created when we chose this checklist. When we choose the Under Contract folder, you can see here are all of the document placeholders. We loaded a couple of documents over the last couple of days as examples. Now this is our version 1, if you will, of this set of documents. Now let's say the buyer put in the offer, it got accepted, we got through inspection, something came up and we're busting the deal. It is still the same buyer, right? So now we need to put in another offer with another set of documents. So in order to do that and keep the opportunity open, essentially you're just going to click on this little arrow. My friend Kelly Finnegan calls it the caret, right? Next to Under Contract, there's an arrow down here and you can click on it and then click on Add Version. And so in this one, you would change the version's name, and maybe the first one was 123 Main Street. This is 123 Elm Street. We're going to click on Create New Version. And now you can see we have a clean slate, right? A checklist of placeholders that are not filled in any way, shape, or form. And so we now have a new custom folder. We've got, right, all of our stuff is set up so that we can now go back in and load in these documents. Now know that we're still connected to the same room or loop. So if you were creating a new room or loop, obviously that might create an issue. But if you were still going to use the same room, because the majority of those buyer documents may hold true, now we're just doing contract documents. So that's basically a way. Now double check with your market center. I do know some market centers have preferences, especially their compliance coordinators, on how they like to see this. But typically we would not want to archive or mark an opportunity as lost when you're still working with that same buyer, because that's going to impact your conversion ratio numbers in your report section as well. So that's it for today, day 25, how we create additional versions. So here was version 1 called Under Contract. Here's version 2. If it's a really hot market and we bust out again, we could add a 3rd version, right? So you can see there's V3, and we could have another set of checklist documents. That's it for today, guys. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Wednesday. And as always, I will look forward to speaking with you tomorrow. Thanks so much.
Fascinating. Alice Farina is pondering all the magic that can occur there. Donna is still in disbelief. But tomorrow we're going to be talking about document discussions and opportunities. So tune in for that. I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey.
Hello.
Okay. Let me just lock the room. Okay. So got to fill out this thing, huh? Oh, where is it? Let's see. What's today, the 11th?
Today is the 11th.
Oh, we have to vote today, don't we? Today's the primary.
It's the primary.
Not like it's a big surprise about who's going to win primary, but we should still probably vote.
Yeah, probably.
All righty. So was it on purpose that they asked you not to put in the words smart plans on today's?
It was on purpose, yes.
Yeah. Of course, then nobody tells me, so then I put smart plans across the calendar slide.
Yeah, cat's out the bag now, Mr. Scott.
Oh, well. Is Debbie doing Command Users Group Wednesday this week or Thursday?
She hasn't told me. I don't know what she's doing this week.
Yeah, so I think it's usually Thursday, and it was just changed last week. So let's move that back to Thursday at 11. She had a training last week.
Should these consultations still be on the calendar?
For Thursday, I don't have any Friday. I'm actually out on Friday, so you can get rid of that. I'm still deciding whether or not I'm going to come back just for Ignite at 4 o'clock. I might do that just to be done and over with Ignite because it's the last class, or I might push it to Monday, but I'll decide that on Wednesday.
How's your attendance been?
For the people who are, it's been solid at that 12 to 15, maybe 16 people thing. All the people who kind of joined, and I find that happens all the time. There are a bunch of not brand new agents who decide they're going to take Ignite again, and they last through the first week, and they don't last much longer than that.
Gotcha.
But the rest of it's been pretty consistent with all the new people.
That's cool. I mean, at least 15. That's not bad.
All the new people, and Donna Gilbert, of course. Oh,
yes.
All right, so Wednesday at 1. What should I do Wednesday at 1? I had a list of classes that I told people I would teach.
I hate command. Now what?
Yeah, that's next week, and that's not me.
Okay. Are you going to do more masterminds this week, or are you going to save those for later on?
I'm going to save those for next week. So you know what? Why don't we do this? Why don't we surprise everybody? Let's you and I spend 5 or 10 more minutes and build most of next week out too.
Oh, snap.
What do you
And
think
so
of that?
we'll leave it on the calendar. Okay, cool. Hold on. Let's copy some of these.
And so the next time I get a text with 17 question marks from your team leader,
He loves that. That's his Oh my gosh, he loves that.
Yeah,
Like, relax, man.
I can tell you there's at least one person who doesn't love it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? One question mark makes the point.
It does. It really does.
Multiples is just annoying.
He doesn't understand.
Like, have you read the book How to Be a Dick this week?
This is excellent.
So 1 p.m. So tomorrow at 1 o'clock, let me do. Let me do Forms 101, writing the offer. So I'll do all of the offer forms tomorrow. That'll be a good thing to have on tape, because I think that's the one we don't have on tape yet.
Yeah, we probably only have 2 or 3 in our library right now, but I'd like to see that keep growing. So great.
Yeah. I think we have the buyer side and we have the seller side. I'm not sure. Oh, we might have the disclosures as well.
I thought you did disclosures too.
Yeah. So let's do this one tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and then well, I can't teach anything on Thursday because I've got 700 one-on-ones. So let's go to next week then. Monday. And that's the 17th, right? So there's nothing. So oh, crap.
Maybe I'll leave Ignite on. I'm not sure if you're going to do it on Friday or not, but we don't need it for Wednesday and Friday of next week for sure.
Yes, that's right. I have to figure out if, because Lily goes to school on Wednesday. So Steve and I will both be out on Wednesday. So I can't do anything Wednesday. And I can't remember if I'm supposed to not be working Monday and Tuesday to get everything ready, or if I am supposed to work. So let's do this. Let's build it as if I am working. And let's make Monday at 1 o'clock the Capper Mastermind.
Okay.
Tuesday at 11, Capper and Training Mastermind.
Yep.
1 o'clock Tuesday, just type in command because we'll have to figure something commandish out there.
Yep.
Wednesday we'll have to figure out again because I'm not here. Maybe then Thursday at 1 o'clock, we do I hate command, now what?
Is that your class?
No.
Okay.
No, because I have to attend that class.
Got it. Okay.
I think Dan's going to teach it, and maybe Dan and Jen and Joe, maybe a bunch of them will teach it. Actually, I think the idea of that class is supposed to be getting a panel of people together who are using it at a high level, who aren't afraid of it, who just do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably Debbie and Christy Biasi. I think it should be Alice Farina as well, because when you put her on that panel, it blows away all of those I'm old, so
Yeah.
stereotype of I can't do it, because she does do it.
She does.
So I think she should be on it. So that's what that's supposed to be. And then Friday is the 21st. Mine says the 14th.
Yours says the 14th. What did you say?
Yeah. The dates go.
Your what says the 14th?
Friday, the 21st. It says 18, 19, 20. Oh, now it says 21. Okay. That's weird. I don't know why it said that.
Are we going to do a profit share party? Or is that not separate? Is that just part of? Well, no, it wouldn't be part of the town hall. Should we do a profit share party remains the question.
I think we should figure out something. Yeah. And so maybe let's do, I don't know, you want to do like 4:30 on Friday?
Yeah, why not?
Like do like a happy hour thing or something?
Sure.
Make some kind of thing. So yeah, do 4:30 Friday profit share party and we'll figure something out. And then on didn't we send a piece of paper for Michelle Milton to change her office from Greenwich to Stamford?
We did, and then she had a question about it via email, and I answered the question. And then that was the end of it, apparently. She didn't sign it, huh?
I don't know. She just texted me and said my office hasn't changed.
Why would it change if you haven't signed the form, Michelle?
Oh my God. I'm going to tell you what. I have patience for most people. Her, I have no patience for.
A lot of woe is me comes from her these days.
Yeah.
Well, I can reach out to her again to remind her that I responded to her question, and if she has any more, she can let me know.
Yeah, please do that. And so as far as you know, you are waiting on her to return that form to either you or the MLS.
Well, she has to sign the form first, and then you'll get the opportunity to sign it, and then I'll be able to give it to the MLS, because I have you second on DocuSign, so you won't even see it until she finishes signing. In her email, she said, in her email.
Here's her text to me.
Yeah.
My office info has not changed. Adonis did send a form, but it was asking for credit card info. I should not be paying for anything. Please let me know when that will be changed. Thank you.
Exactly, yeah. So she sent me an email on August 4th saying, Adonis, what am I paying for? I should not be charged for this. And I replied saying, hi, Michelle, that's correct. You are not paying the MLS for dues until next November. Just put X's in those spots so we can get the change form over to Rick, and he'll sign it. People love to be right, and Michelle, you are right. You don't have to pay for anything. No response to that email. Are you typing to her in that?
Yeah, it's a long way to say fuck you.
Okay, so do you want me to reach out to her as well?
So instead, I'm going to erase most of what I said and said Adonis is going to call you.
Okay, perfect.
Because that will come across far less bitchy from my end.
Okay, perfect. I will call her.
All right, so Capper in training. I also have to do
Success through Teams?
let's do success through Teams. Holy
But maybe you don't have to do it right now. I don't know when the last time, well, let's see when the last time you did it was.
It was a long time ago, I think. It probably should be done again. Let's do that at 11 on Friday, the 21st.
Friday the 20th. Okay.
And then at 1 o'clock on Friday, the 21st, do know your numbers. Colon, pulling stats.
Numbers pulling stats.
Yeah. If you have room, say from MLS and Brokermetrics. Even if you just do BM as Brokermetrics.
I have room for that then. Some people asked yesterday if you were going to send those numbers out via email.
I am. I just didn't have a chance to do it yesterday.
Okay.
I have a relatively light, although I shouldn't say that out loud. I have a relatively light appointment day today, so
It's okay to say it just to be.
I'm going to get as much of that shit done as I possibly can.
Last week you said it out loud on a Zoom call, but it's okay.
Yeah, I know that was not good. Oh, you have time? I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. All right, well, that's at least a start for next week. I may want to, well, maybe I'll do it the next week. I think I want to do 3 days of a Ben Kinney program, but if I promote it this week and begin it the week after, that might be cool. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Can you copy for the following week as well?
For the following week? Okay, hold on.
Let's get nuts, man.
Let's go crazy. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Let's look for the purple banana till they load us in the bus.
All right, now you've lost me, but that's okay.
Come on, that's the next lyric. Let's go crazy. Let's get nuts. Let's look for the purple banana till they load us in the bus. Let's go.
My mom didn't play a lot of Prince at the house. A lot of soul music, but she was never really a Prince fan like that. I like his stuff. I don't know why she didn't.
Oh, yeah. He's kind of a genius.
Yeah.
Kind of a genius. I love me some Prince.
So, let's see. We're starting with the week of the 24th. What were you suggesting we put where? Ben Kinney somewhere?
So, let me go back to, hold on, I'm just telling her something.
Okay.
Okay. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 24, 26, 28 at 1 o'clock. Let's do, hold on, I have to find it. Influence and persuasion. Okay, that's it. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 o'clock, Ben Kinney, Influence and Persuasion series. On Friday, let's get rid of success through teams at 11. You probably don't have an orientation on that Thursday, the 27th, right?
No, I just took it off.
Okay. We'll figure out what other tech stuff is going to be in there. And then Wednesday at 11, put in make money using the disc.
Those lighter side of disc emails on Fridays.
Say that again. Oh, you're frozen. You're frozen with a funny face on. Still frozen. I can't hear you. I'm calling you. Call Adonis.
I type. Frozen, I wonder. And can you hear me?
I can. Okay.
Okay.
It's funny because you froze with this kind of funny face on. You were leaning forward, kind of with this funny face on, and your hand was in front of your face. And because of the camera, it made your hand look like enormous, and your face, your head was like tiny behind it.
That was great.
And it just froze that way. Like, so were you asking a question or was I saying something?
Oh, I was asking, on Fridays, do you get those emails that talk about the lighter side of the disc? No. I've been getting them like every Friday for a few months now. They'll show the different personality types and how they would handle a certain situation. I didn't sign up for this, but I get them.
Yeah, if you think about it, shoot me a couple and let me take a look at them. If they're worthwhile, I'll ask for the rest of them.
Okay.
Wednesday, the 26th at 11.
Let's make money using the disc, no?
Oh, is that what we just did? Okay.
Yeah, we did that.
Okay, cool. Let's work with this for now and then see what it ends up looking like.
Perfect. There's only one day of August that we don't have covered.
Which is?
The last day of August, Monday, the 1st.
Yeah, and Wednesday, the 19th is pretty light. I'm going to have to see who or what can maybe teach something valid that day. Maybe we should have, wonder if our mortgage partners would do like a joint something.
Maybe.
Well, see, I think if it was Karen and Tammy, I think that would work fine.
Yeah.
When it's Tammy and Paul, that doesn't work so fine. All right. Thank you for staying on. I'm glad we got this done.
No problem. Me too. In other non-related news, we saw The Wrath of Khan for the first time over the weekend.
Khan!
Yes. It was about 100 times better than the first movie. Star Trek the movie. I'm so sorry. Star Trek the movie was not that great. 1979.
One of the worst films ever made, ever, in any genre.
Just a waste. Long shots. Like, you could have wrapped this up so much quicker. I didn't like it at all, man.
It was stupid. It was just dumb, and it was nothing exciting. You know, the bald hell lady, the V'ger whole thing. I mean, was it cool at the end that it was a Voyager thing? Yes. But you could have gotten there an hour earlier.
That was our whole point. Like, why drag this out? This is painful.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. It's terrible. I think part of the reason that The Wrath of Khan to at least Star Trek fans seems like such a great movie. It's not a great movie, but it was after what they gave us for the first motion picture. Oh my goodness, it was good. No, I like that movie. I watch that whenever it's on. Ricardo Montalban makes me laugh.
It was cool to see. It was cool to see.
All right, so here's the thing. If you're into Star Trek movies or you're watching Star Trek movies, number 2, like the even ones are the good ones. Wrath of Khan, number 2. Then The Search for Spock, number 3, kind of falls apart again. It's not as terrible as the first one, but The Search for Spock kind of falls apart again. Then number 4, Voyage Home, great movie. Probably the best of the 6 that the original cast did. Then number 5, Final Frontier, falls apart again. And then 6, The Undiscovered Country, that's at least better, but it's the worst of the even ones of 2, 4, and 6. It's the worst of those 3.
I was confused when they started calling her Mr. Savick. I'm like, is there something I need to know? I don't know.
Yeah, it was like they were giving a nod to trans people way before their time.
Way ahead of it. They were light years ahead of their time.
Like, but wait, isn't it Kirstie Alley? Isn't she a she? Do you want to know something? Just completely off topic. But before we end that topic, then you go to the Next Generation cast. The movies take over.
That's what I grew up on. Like, my family watched Next Generation at home, so I'm familiar with Picard. I can't wait to get back there.
Yeah, and so the first movie that is the bridge is called Generations, and that's the one where Picard and Shatner and Kirk are in the movie together. I won't tell you how or why because they're hundreds of years apart, supposedly, at least in a timeline. But they're in the movie.
I have a loose memory of that. Go ahead.
Together. And then to me, the Next Generation movies, I don't know. First Contact, okay. Nemesis, not a fan. Have you seen the new Star Trek movies?
Yeah, I saw all 3 of the new ones.
Yeah.
Whatever his name
First one, awesome. Second one, okay. Third one, terrible.
Which one was Benedict Cumberbatch? Third one or second one?
No, he was the second one.
Yeah. Okay.
He was Into Darkness. Yeah, that's a good movie. The first one's the best movie just because the J.J. Abrams' whole reboot with the new cast to me, like, oh my God, there's in the beginning when the whole thing turns and it says Star Trek and the shield, the little insignia turns as well. That was enough for me. I didn't have to see the entire rest of the movie. I was like, oh my God, it's so good. That's when I knew I was really, really like a total dork.
That's funny.
She was like, what's the matter? I'm like, I don't know. There are parts of this that want to make me cry.
It's so beautiful.
Okay, I got to go do work. I'll see you later.
Wait, were you going to say something? You said you want to know something. I didn't know if that was about Kirstie Allen or something else.
I was going to go in a different direction, but I don't think it was valid. I don't think it was anything work-related either, so.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you for your time, sir.
All right. Call Michelle Milton, please.
Yeah, I'll call her. All right.
Thanks, bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.